Welcome to our Uni-Vibe series.
In this series, we're going to share with you Uni-Vibes from some of our favorite manufacturers.
And maybe we'll figure out, does the drive go before or after a vibe? On today's episode of PJ and the Beard, we're going to take a look at a vibe pedal. But before we do that, I'd like to ask you to consider subscribing to the channel, clicking on the notification bell. Your interaction with us helps us interact with great people in the industry. And in this case, we went to Zzounds and picked something very familiar to us, EarthQuaker devices. Mm-hmm. We got in the Depths version 2, their Uni-Vibe pedal. And Beard's going to tell you maybe how we're going to approach it tonight.
Yeah, so on the Uni-Vibe series, what we've been doing is both a couple clips. Basically, each do a clean clip, each do a clip with some kind of drive, twist some knobs, and see if we can get that Leslie sound. Interesting about this pedal is you have 5 different knobs on it. So you have what you would expect with like the intensity knob, the rate knob, and then a level knob, which is nice. About 1 o'clock is unity. So you can boost it a little bit if you need to contravene that or get by that perceived volume loss you can get from a modulation pedal. But then they have 2 other knobs here. They have a voice and a throb. And so we'll talk more about this when we spin the knobs, but just kind of pay attention to what they're doing. The voice kind of, I don't want to say it's a tone control because it's not, but it does kind of brighten up to the right and get a little darker to the left. Mm-hmm. And then the throb knob adds to the intent. We're going to say that for now. Adds to the intensity.
Adds more throb.
Yeah, adds more throb. There you go. So every time we do a Uni-Vibe, I grab my 60th anniversary. I said 1960 Strat last time. 60th anniversary Strat. And play the same little thing through the Uni-Vibe clean, just so it's kind of a comparison point for us down the road. So here's that clip.
All right, so it was my turn to take the star of the show for a spin. So I grabbed the Sire that we have on loan from Zzounds. It is one of the higher end Sires. We've shot a video about this. We're getting ready to do another video involving this and 2 other guitars. But while we still had it, I thought I would take it down off the wall. Played it through the Echo Tour and the Tyler, and played this.
So we've reached the point in the video where we like to turn some knobs. We have 5 knobs on this, and then one kind of hidden feature. Maybe if you would. So let's start with like kind of the basics. We'll turn those knobs real quick, and then we'll try and explain a relationship between the 2 other knobs you don't normally see, I guess, on a Uni-Vibe. So first one, intensity. Right now it's set at 12. We get pad to play. We'll go all the way left, then we'll go all the way right. According to EarthQuaker, anything kind of below 12 is your more kind of classic Uni-Vibe themes, and then I think it gets maybe a little more maybe modern.
Yeah.
When you go past 12. So we'll give you kind of the extremes. I'll try to slowly go there, but we'll give you kind of the extremes so you can hear that.
All right.
And I found I really like it. I think both of us seem to like it kind of a little over new.
Right.
Kind of out of that classic territory. So
especially clean.
Yeah.
For me, at least.
A little more into the... let's see the range of the speed. We could drop that all the way down to begin with. It's not EarthQuaker Devices hummingbird crazy.
That is true.
It gets pretty fast. All right, so the voice and the throb knob. Forgive me for 1 second.
Or you're the only person on YouTube that's ever read the manual on camera.
Yeah. So the voice dials in the overall sound. Turn it clockwise for a fuller sound with more lows. Bring it back for a thinner sound, more mid-range focused tone. Let's do that one time. Again, we'll do this like in the middle, all the way left, all the way right, and then back to the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, so I'm not sure that's going to help you understand how it works yet, but bear with me. And then the throb knob. The throb knob. That sounds like the name of a band. Or maybe a club that you played at once.
We got shut down.
For obvious reasons. This controls the low-end pulse. It may not be immediately evident on the bridge pickup, but switch the neck pickup and add some dirt, it comes alive. All the way up for more throb, dial it back for less. Works best when the voice is set to a warmer tone. So that voice knob we just did, when you get past noon, it starts to warm. And so that's where the throb knob starts to kick in a little bit too. We'll do the throb just on its own once.
And I just switched to the neck pickup based on what you just said, although I was on 4, I think, already, but here we go.
So I think the point of the story is this, that those 3 knobs, intensity, voice, and throb, kind of work together. Mm-hmm. So we found, as you watch some of the clips, maybe you'll look at where they are, but there's things that we found about them, like I think when you had a lot of drive on, pulling the throb back a little bit, even though the intensity was still up, pulling the throb back a little bit kind of made the drive on the amp poke through and make it not so like I don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
It sounded way modern, like flanger kind of, like it was more organic sounding. It let the overdrive come from behind it instead of just being washed in.
Yeah, and so by it gives you a lot of control. So the question. Oh wait, the secret switch, the flexi switch. So what's cool about the switch on here? If you just press on it, it turns the pedal off, turns back on, turns the pedal on. But if you're in off mode and you're playing at the end of the song, so Pat plays a couple chords and then he holds a chord.
Yeah, well, I'd be like... Thank you. Good night.
So you get that momentary thing, which is really cool that you're just able to like kind of step up and just add it to a chord or add it to a section,
right,
and then step off of it. So one of the things with these we always try to do is can we get that Leslie sound? Interestingly enough, when we pulled up the manual just to clarify those knobs again, so I could read them to you, we noticed they had some
several suggested settings.
Right.
One of them was that kind of a rotary sound. And so we didn't look at that. I'm going to be interested to go back and look at what the knobs were and see how close I was to their suggesting setting. If it's really different, they probably should have consulted us. But come on, Jamie.
Probably not. But anyway, so here's us trying to get it to sound a little bit like a Leslie pedal. You be the judge of whether it does or not. We're not saying they always do.
Right.
But it's always fun to try.
All right, so now we're going to take the Vibe pedal for a ride with various drives. First of all, let me just say I went and grabbed the Harley Benton out of its special area because you could thank Amazon for this. My Amazon memories came up, and about a year ago, we installed this Porter pickup. And somehow we just continue to overlook it. And I'm like, I'm going to get out these dirty, spicy brown Harley Benton this week when we record and make it work. So I did that, and I grabbed the Godfather II from BMF Effects and played this.
So for my final clip, I grabbed my American Deluxe Strat. This is like a 99.
Rumored to be your wife's favorite color?
My wife hates this guitar. I'm not allowed to play it anywhere but on YouTube.
Only in the basement.
She just doesn't like the color. So we need this color to become popular again, so I'm allowed to play it again. But anyway, so I grabbed that. It's tuned down a half step, and I played it. I wanted to put it with Fuzz, and this pedal sat down here for like 3 years, and we never touched it, and it's been on like the last couple of videos because I'm just still trying to figure out why this $14 Fuzz is that cool. This is the Behringer Super Fuzz SF300. I'm not really sure where all the octaves are coming from this thing,
right.
But man, it's...
Right.
Here it goes. That's all the clips we have for you tonight on the EarthQuaker devices, the depths. Final thoughts, Pat?
Well, you know, I have to hold it. And then I have to go to, I liked it.
Done.
That's it. You know, truth be told, this has probably already been in 3 videos, 4 videos.
At least. Every video we've done since it showed up.
Right. We're just like, what does this do? And just no matter what we did, it sounded good. And I was thinking about coming over here today, and I'm like, I can't wait to get over there and make it sound like a chorus or a tremolo. And I did a little of both. But it's great because I don't always vibe with the classic Uni-Vibe because I can't ever get that sound just right. It always kind of sounds maybe thin and washed out to me. You can compensate for this, or you can have a little bit of that and add a little bit of more of modern or more throb or more depth. I thought it was a really easy pedal to dial in something. I think it's well done by them. If I were to have a Uni-Vibe on my board, which I don't, man, this would get you a lot of different places other than just vibe.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
The thing that surprised me about it today was I tried to look up, see if there's any videos out there. First of all, it didn't seem like there was a lot of videos.
I think because the others are older, because the version 2 is newer. I saw a lot of older videos.
Sorry. Maybe there was more than I was seeing
couldn't
just
find
on
a
a
lot.
quick search. And then it was like 11. The one I did see was from
11 years old.
Like 11 years
Right.
old. So it's been around for a while.
Right.
EarthQuaker, I mean, everything that we've tried from EarthQuaker, hey, like the hummingbird, the speaker cranker, the special cranker, and I know there's been a few other ones. The hummingbird stands out. So it's been hard for us to get the EarthQuaker pedals in. Now Zzounds has them, so we might be able to go back and get some of those ones I wanted to get before that I couldn't get before. Right. Because if you give, I'm going to say it. Can I say it?
Say it.
Because if you give a 30% discount so we can record them, but then you charge me $5 in shipping, it doesn't help. But
we really enjoyed interviewing Jamie the one time that we interviewed him. We'll just live in that past forever.
Yeah.
Hashtag never
one
coming
time
on
or
again.
twice. It was at least once.
I don't remember.
He did the 19 conversations.
Oh yeah,
with us.
twice. Yeah, he did 2 times.
And he's a funny guy. So I
yeah.
think he'll
Super chill guy. Yeah.
I think he'll enjoy that. That sounds snarky or whatever. I do appreciate them being willing to give a discount. Just the $35 shipping didn't make it very useful. Anyway, Zzounds has them. We can get them from Zzounds, send them back to Zzounds. Doesn't cost us anything to bring them in and share them with you. So that's really cool. Yeah, man, it came in, and every video we did the 3 guitars up there. All 3 of those guitars I use this pedal on. I feel like I used it in something else too, but it's been at least 3 other videos. Just because you plug it in, it sounds good.
Right.
You know, and I didn't. Sometimes a pedal with 5 knobs, I'm like, that's gonna take a lot of tweaking. I don't want to dork around with 5 knobs for like an hour. But this one, we plug it in, it sounds good. I don't think there's anything else for me to say.
Right.
So, thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking the subscribe button, hit notification bell, clicking the like button, leaving the comments. Anytime you interact with the channel, that's really what helps us interact with great companies like EarthQuaker or Zzounds to get in cool stuff to share with you. So hopefully it's a win-win situation, and maybe I'll knock that shipping down. With that,
I'm PJ on behalf of the Beard, reminding you, no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear. It was a clerical error, I'm sure.